That's in Brooklyn. That's why he probably hired
Yo,
the ref. Like,
that video is so funny because when you knocked him out, bro,
he
he fell on the ground and his
Yeah.
legs like fucking hit the air, bro.
Yeah.
Like he,
But yeah,
bro, that was a baby hit.
Yeah.
That was a baby, so he
but
felt the power.
he was so mad he just left the ring, right?
Socially profile when he.
If you live in Brooklyn, man, we start from the bottom, bro. You know what I mean?
Bottom.
A lot of these people in California, they live like, I don't want to like say anything, but like they live like this privileged lifestyle. You know what I mean? They live off their parents' money and shit.
and they still say like, oh, they had like a hard childhood. They came from.
Oh
like,
my, yeah, bro.
I'm like, bro, how do you came from somewhere like you grew up in a house like you had your
A
own
huge
room?
house, yeah.
Like I didn't have my own room since until 21.
Bro, I shared a room. Bro, I shared a room with like 4 brothers, bro. 4 brothers. I got 2 sisters. We live in like a 3-bed. Like, bro, it was so hard, man. Like, for us growing up, you know, thank God for everything, man.
Where in Brooklyn are you from? Like, where?
Well, technically I was born in Virginia for one day,
okay.
but you know, I live Brighton Beach.
Brighton Beach,
That's
nice. Shout out Brighton Beach.
Brighton Beach, yeah. But you know, I moved now after you know all the boxing and stuff like that. You know, I moved my family out. Now I live in Sheepshead Bay.
Hey, you moved your fam out?
Yeah,
that's amazing, bro.
Moved,
congratulations, bro.
You know, I hope everything goes better. You know, hope I keep going up. But yeah, I do it again, like for my family. You know, like I grew up with a family, you know, that like we didn't have a lot, but my parents always found a way to like make like the kids happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, make
so I do it everything. I want to do it for them. I want to make, because my mom, you know, like, you know, too many tears, you know, money problems, this and that. You know, I just want to give her everything.
I feel you. I feel you.
That's
Straight
amazing,
up, I feel
bro.
you.
That's amazing.
And you're so you were born in America, but you're national. Your parents and everything,
they're Russian, yeah.
Russian,
yeah.
Nice.
My mom is Ukrainian, but I always say Russian. I don't even know what part from, like, I don't know what part in Russia or Ukraine they're from. I just be like, they're from Russia.
Oh, that's why you can fight, bro. Russians can fight,
Russian
man.
and Brooklyn.
Russians can fucking fight, man. Like when I
can't fight like Nikita. Nikita got Brooklyn in him
when I first saw Nikita, bro, I honestly I just thought you were a white boy, but but you're like usually a white boy, like you're a pretty boy. You know what I mean? Like. And then I looked into your page and I just saw you just knocking grown-ass dudes out, bro. I'm like, oh my God, bro. Like, and you represented Naruto and shit. I'm like, yo, this is the man.
Yeah, people always get like, even like if I go out, like if I'm at like, you know, at a party, you know, I don't really party like that. Like I never drank before, but like if I'm at a party with my friends, people always like, you a fighter? Like they treat me as like a joke. Yeah. But it's whatever, you know, it's cool like that.
Yeah,
like,
but
until they feel that right hand.
Yeah, that's
the right hand, a little body shot.
Don't ever, I'm telling you, everyone listening, everyone watching, do not ever judge a book by its cover, because when I first heard of you, as a white chocolate, even me, I would be honest. When I seen it, I was like, no way. And then I didn't know much about you. Then I learned more. Then I became more like, I was literally looking you up. I was like, Brooklyn, white chocolate, knockout artist. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, and I always forget that, like, don't judge a book by its cover. Like that's like also like the message that I bring out, because people are like, you know, like, skater boy, like, what are you doing? Like, get out the ring. But then they see like the knockouts, they see the way I move. That's the reason why, you know, we'll get into that, like why they call me white chocolate.
Yeah.
And actually I'll get into that now.
Yeah,
get into that. Why
because you know, like,
chocolate?
so when I was in the gym, right? And you know, white boy, I'm from the trenches, right? Like Flatbush, my gym, Coney Island. So I'm in Coney Island. I'm like 10 years old. I'm the only white kid there. Literally the only light bulb there. And I'm sparring a kid. Again, he's African American, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I'm sparring and I'm really beating him up.
Yeah.
Oh
and nobody didn't expect that. And a random guy, I think his name is like Mike Marshall. I forgot, but it was a really long time ago. And he's like, yo, he's white. He got rhythm. He moving.
Wow.
Call him white chocolate.
He got rhythm.
Wow.
He got rhythm.
From there, like everybody, like I go to national tournaments, you know, like white chocolate, what's up? Because you know, like I like the real deal. You know,
made a name for yourself, bro.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So again, like don't judge a book by its cover. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
I love that. I feel like I could relate to that story too, because I always get judged a lot by my body weight. Everything, I'm too skinny ass dude. I can't do shit. I can't play ball. And boxing, that's why I fell in love with boxing too, man. But yeah, I wanted to ask you, how long you been boxing for?
Straight out the womb.
Straight
out the womb.
I looked into you a little bit, and I saw that you were a kickboxer before boxing.
Yeah, I did. Well, technically, I did UFC if you put it all together, but I did like separately. I did Muay Thai,
MMA. Oh, you did Muay Thai?
I did Muay Thai. I did kickboxing. I did Brazilian Jiu Jitsu.
Oh wow.
You know, I never knew that. I never knew that.
The videos are out there, but technically, if you put that together, that's UFC.
Yeah.
But did he have like a kickboxing career though? Like
My first tournament, I won the U.S. Nationals in Chicago. Literally 2 months of training. I knocked the kid out with a spinning back kick.
Oh wow!
In the first 20 seconds.
Damn! I'm telling Nikita, you're so entertaining. Like your fights and everything. Like
hell yeah.
it's always
Not
Your
a lot
last
of people,
fights
not
we
a lot
had.
of people know that, like the kickboxing, the Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh, but the kickboxing, I never knew you've done kickboxing. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely look it up. What I did know
Yeah.
was one time you knocked the referee out by accident. That's
Yeah.
what.
Oh my!
I was. I
That's
swear,
my
I was
favorite
watching
video.
it.
One of my favorite videos on the internet.
I was watching it the
honestly.
other day. You were boxing like this heavyweight. You were boxing someone who's like 30 pounds more than you.
Yeah, they set me up because
Why they did that?
He was a heavyweight, and I was again like 160. At the time I was 154 because I was like 16 I think or
Yeah, you
17.
were super young. Yeah.
And from our team, our heavyweight backed out because I forgot problems. He got sick, whatever it was, and
So they put you to fight the heavyweight.
so they said
Stop.
like, yo, like I had to fight, and my opponent pulled out. So, again,
Oh.
something happened. So I'm without a fight. I'm 160. He's without a fight, and it was like U.S. versus Ireland.
Yeah. Now
So
you
they're
worked
like-
him. You was.
Yeah, and they were like frick it, like have them fight.
Yeah.
160. He's literally like
You know, he was
200
like
pounds.
he was like 30 pounds more than you. 30,
Yeah,
40
he
pounds
wasn't
more
he
than
wasn't
you.
a heavyweight. He was a light heavyweight. So
Yeah,
you
but
can't-
still, he was.
Yeah,
The
he's much
comparison was
bigger. Yeah,
like,
he's
Yeah.
and you're in like a
like,
big
he,
bout.
he can't pass 200, but he was like 190. Like he's a light heavyweight.
That's still to me that's illegal. But in
Yeah.
Brooklyn, it's not. They don't
Brooklyn,
care.
Gleason's gym. We fought at Gleason's gym.
Wow,
that everybody. If you're from Brooklyn and you're a boxer, you know Gleason's gym.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
Muhammad Ali used to train there. You know
I
what
fought there. I fought there like 20 times. I had like 20 shows that I fought, and
yeah.
like throw them in there. I
Yeah.
learned a lot. I knocked out a referee.
Yeah, I
How
was thinking-
had that happen? How did that lead to that happen? Because you were like waiting for a hook, right?
Bro, it's like I was like, I don't know.
He was in the way.
I
He
was again, yeah, always protect yourself at all time. The referee was too close, but I should have not done that. I was a little bit too wild.
Yeah.
But it's like I went like the referee was like, okay, like fight. And I seen like a body shot. So I just winded up so hard, but he seen it from like a mile away.
Yeah.
All he did was like he stepped back. I'm like, whatever, I'll miss.
Yeah.
I'll keep going. But I missed, and the referee's face is right there.
I see.
But when you're fighting, you know what it is with boxers? Like you guys know when you're fighting, you don't know where the referee is.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't watch them. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
fans. The
I was
ref-
thinking like, what if like, do they ever get in the way? Like if you just
no,
you're running
never,
or walking?
never. That's the
Okay.
crazy part because I never noticed them.
That's in Brooklyn. That's why he probably hired
Yeah,
a
I
ref.
know.
Like
Yeah.
That video is so funny because when you knocked him out, bro,
he
like he fell on the
this.
ground and his
Yeah.
legs like fucking hit the air, bro.
Yeah.
Like he,
But yeah,
And that was a baby hit.
Yeah.
That was a baby. So he felt the power.
But
he
thank
was,
God.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was so mad he just left the ring, right?
Oh yeah, he said like literally like. But he's also a good
Yeah.
ref. Good thing like when he fell,
Yeah.
he covered his head.
Yeah, he covered his head. I seen that. I seen
Because
that.
like there's a lot of fighters when like when they get knocked out their back of their head hits the canvas and
Yeah.
that's it's dangerous because
Oh,
you
definitely,
could lose a
yeah.
life like that.
Wow.
But even when he got up and I tried to be like, yo, I'm sorry, like he said, nah, back up, don't come near me, Nikita. Like he was
Damn.
Yeah, no, I respect you for that. You went up to him right away.
I
You're like,
was
I'm so
scared.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
yeah,
It was by
I thought
accident.
I
Yeah.
thought I was going to jail.
No,
I literally no because
Because
like
I thought something was gonna happen and like
Yo,
a bad
dying,
incident.
yeah, like I'm young, I'm like 16. I was like, yo, like
Yeah.
what are the consequences? Like I don't see this, like I've never
Yeah.
seen this happening.
Bro, that was
Well,
a
no,
heavy hook, bro.
But th-
And then like I
thank
felt
goodness
like,
you
like,
reacted in a
as he
sweet
left
way.
the ring, like you were like saying sorry, you're mad apologetic, and I felt like that kind of threw you off. Like, did it throw you off for the rest of the fight? You think?
I forgot, but it's like it just I was just shocked. I was like, yo, like what's
Yeah.
happening? Like yo, like this is not good. Like
Yeah.
this shit never happens. So I'm like, what do I do? I was like, yo, I'm sorry. I thought like they're gonna take me out the ring.
Nah, there's
They're gonna
nothing
do-
you could. Nah. It's not your fault at all.
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying,
it's
yeah.
definitely that ref was way too
But
close.
that could have been avoided. You know what I mean? I think like I know it's not my fault, but he got hurt, and that doesn't
Well,
it doesn't sit right
Yeah,
with me.
well,
You know what I mean?
to me as a fan, it's not your fault. You're fighting.
Yeah.
Why you gonna get mad for you swinging? You know.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
One of the
And you're fighting someone 30 pounds heavier. So get
Yeah.
the hell out of here.
Everybody's saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
And
most
then
And
definitely.
literally, and I'll tell you the truth, nobody knows that, but except my team. My dad made me spar that morning. My dad,
oh
like
my
literally,
God, yeah.
I promise you, my dad made me train and spar that morning, and we trained with bars boxing. I sparred with the bars boxing, like this trainer Akmal, like he knows everything. Literally, I remember sparring at 12 o'clock because my dad's mentality was like, if you spar right now, you'll do better.
Wow.
And everybody's like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like you need to save it. But my dad is always like on me with the training. Like he's
Yeah.
always like 3 trainers. Like I trained twice. I said I trained before coming over. Like if you want to go do something, you have to train.
Wow.
Like literally before,
in your
like
blood, yeah.
everybody's like shocked. It's like, yo, that doesn't make sense. Like how does training before a competition make sense?
Socially profiled when he